Well, I voted for GroenLinks, PvdA, because I think we really have to take care of the planet and of each other. And so I really want our society to prosper, and we can only do that if we really look after each other.
Yes, I think it is democratic if Wilders is blocked from taking part in the government, even if he gets the most vote, as we need 75 votes for coalition. And he made his stances quite clear on a number of points which other parties do not need to work with. So, and they have clearly said before the election that they don't want to work with him in the election. So I think that is democratic.
I think to legalize for the migrants, I think it's not a good idea right now because the Netherlands is currently full. So like we're having a lot of troubles right now, like the housing and inflation. So I think to legalize it at the moment is not the right time, in my opinion.
I wanted about the climate. The climate is very important for me, and I'm voting for GroenLinks, PvdA. It's a left-wing party, and I think it's time for the left wing after all the right-wing government we had in the past.
On the legalization of the migrants. I don't think it has come up a lot actually in the campaign, which is very interesting. So he has said he wants a target. We need some immigration in this country for the labor force, so I don't think it's a bad idea as long as it's happening in a regulated way.
They're very important. I think more important sometimes than the big.
I think it's the conclusion of a democratic process when parties go together in information and they seek to get a government together. With the party of Geert Wilders, it's not possible to make that government. So I think it's democratic that other parties work together to make a government that works and get plans that make Netherlands better.
I think what you see now in the polls is that the ultra-right-wing party will still be the biggest, but there are a lot of other parties that following and also said we won't be involved with that ultra-right-wing party this time, because we tried it last time and it was a total disaster. So there are now about 4 parties that are maybe going to win, we don't know, and the polls are not quite accurate always, so we'll see. And after that there will be a formation, and it will be difficult because there are parties there like the center right-wing party that says we don't want to be involved with those other parties, and then there's not too much choice, and then there's not a majority. So maybe there's going to be a minority government. I don't know, and otherwise it will take very long to have a formation. So. Migration has been a big topic in the last years, and also very much fueled by the ultra-right party, and there's a lot of people that vote for them because of that. But everyone, a majority now is thinking, let's do it more without all the fighting and all the infighting, and let's have a government that really governs and not only has arguments with each other, because that's what was happening the last 2 years. Nothing has happened. There's only arguments to and fro.
There are too many parties, and the biggest one is right, rechts, we call it, and nobody wants to work with him together. So it's going to be very difficult, and we have too many. You see, everyone, I think it's five or six is the max, and this is too many choices, so they cannot work together anymore. Yeah, or we have to let out the biggest man. Is that the solution? I don't think so. Now it's so that Wilders, it's probably going to be the biggest party in Holland, but nobody wants to work with him together. So we let him out, and then we make a coalition with some other people. But that's not the choice from the people.
Favorite. It's not my favorite, I'll be honest, but that's personal, but it's not the favorite of the whole of Netherlands. But the head of the race is the PVV leader, Geert Wilders, which is the right wing, the bad, let's close all the borders kind of thought. And it's basically the same, the results will be the same as the last elections, to be honest. Maybe some slight differences, but they will not have a majority on their own. They will not have a second partner to form a coalition to get the majority. So it will be the same difficulty in forming a cabinet. We will have trouble getting a majority. The whole line will be continued, and even the VVD, the other bigger party that is probably in the coalition, they've gone even stronger on the right wing. They've gone harder on asylum. And to be honest, it's like, is that the main issue? Is that the main issue? It is not the main issue. The main issue is climate.
I'm expecting a scatter parliament as 2 years ago, very difficult to form government. There are some key issues in which major players disagree with, and even more than 2 years ago, because there's the Gaza war and the immigration is still raging, the immigration problems or self-created problems, and also green policies are major parties also disagree with. It's going to be tough, and I'm not very optimistic about the outcome.